Hi, this is BB from clutterclearinglifecoaching.com, and I want to make a video today about feelings of not being good enough. Many of us struggle with this concept, the notion that we're not good enough. And it starts, unfortunately, with the individual and how they see themselves and what they believe are flaws, what they believe are shortcomings, what they believe are inadequacies, disabilities, handicaps. And because they believe this and the belief system is cemented because it's most likely been there for a while, so you have the thought, then you have the emotional impact solidifying it. It's a belief system. It's a place where you start to actually live your life from this place of feeling, well, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for someone. I'm not good enough for this job. I'm not good enough for that promotion. I'm not good enough for this audition. I'm not good enough for this responsibility. I'm not good enough for this group. I'm not good enough for, And with each passing addition, when something happens, and it triggers these feelings of not being good enough. When you add another pebble to that bowl, it just cements it and it locks it in and becomes more and more solid. The belief system, it becomes a way of life, and that's when it starts to hurt the individual because it holds them back in many ways, in almost every way. Because if you have someone outside of you trying to convince you, well, you are good enough, you are smart enough, you are beautiful enough, you are talented enough, you are. If you don't believe it from in here, it's not going to carry much weight for very long. They will get to a certain point, but they're not going to be able to push you over the image, over that edge to get to a place of feeling better about yourself. Because you've locked yourself, you dig your heels in, and no, I am not good enough. I don't want to hear it. No, don't tell me this. I have made a decision that I'm not good enough. And the truth is, at some point, you start to enjoy being in this role. Because this is now your thing. This is your handicap. You're the one who, you feel like you're not good enough for whatever. This is what you start to identify with this persona. It starts to become so real. And you start to enjoy it. But then when you look around, realistically, you don't have any friends. Any real ones anyway. You've pushed everybody away because you're not good enough, right? Remember? You don't have the job that you want because you're not good enough, remember? You don't have the family you want because you're not good enough, remember? You don't have because you're not good enough. That's when most people start to wake up. Because when they take an honest assessment of their lives, they find that there's lots of missing parts. That they are not where they want to be. Because the dawning of this persona of not being good enough, and all the internal chatter, and all the fighting to keep it, because we will fight to keep it. Because it's now like a thing we have. This sets us apart from everybody else. This makes us, in a way, special. This is who we are. Look at me. I'm not good enough for anyone. What do you think about that? As silly as that sounds, it is the absolute truth. We do this to ourselves. And we do it in such a way that it torments us and we become stuck. Do I let go of the persona? Do I take it off? Or do I just stay stuck? Which is more beneficial? What I could have, what I know now that I'm capable of, or carrying this persona that I've carried for so long? So what do you do when you hit that place where you know and you're coming into your own, that you know it's time to release this habitual thinking process of not being good enough? Because there are many ways that it just brings you down, because you're miserable all the time. You feel second best, second rate. You're not happy. And that's the thing. Even though you have this fake happiness, it's not real. It just keeps you isolated from the things that you want, the life that you want to live. Because when you feel you're not good enough so strongly, it does not bring a full life. You cannot have a full life. Because you will hold yourself back from a lot of things that will just make you feel like life is just grand adventure. It's just a grand adventure, and you can't wait to see what else is going to come, because you've not made that peace within yourself. You're still with this, I'm not good enough. You're still struggling with that, trying to, adjust the buttons on it. So once you get to that place where you feel like it's time to take that cloak of I'm not good enough off and dump it, first thing, if you're home, get a piece of paper and a pen and write down what it is that's bothering you the most, that's making you feel, I don't feel I'm good enough for this promotion, or I don't feel I'm good enough for this person, or I don't feel I'm good enough for whatever. And write down 3 reasons why this is true. Why you agree with yourself. Your mind will help you. Oh, it will help you. And then just beneath that, write down 3 to 5 or 3 to 100 reasons why you think. Start with a thought first, that you are good enough for this, whatever this is, whatever it is you're looking for. You're looking to accomplish, you're looking to achieve, you're looking to have, you're looking to do. Write down 3 to 5 to 100. And at some point, something will start to shift inside you. You will start to see that the 3 are just pale in comparison to the ones at the bottom. Something is going to shift. And if you want to write more than 100 of them, you see, my cat just shifted. She loves to shift while I am making a video. She just shifted. So sometime, just write down 3 to 5 to 100, and at some point you're going to find that something is going to shift. And if you want to write more, then by all means go ahead and write more of them. Once you've done that, if you want to reread them. Now the 3, once you've hit a shift with the ones below, you can take a check mark, the pen, and make a check mark. Well, I've thought of this, and this doesn't work anymore. You can check it off, done, or draw a line through it, and leave just the 3 to 5 to 3 to 100 at the bottom. And you can reread them every day. Do this for 21 days. Reread them. Even if you just write 3 of them, reread them for 21 days. And once you reread them, let your mind ponder what this would be like. Let's say it's a promotion you're going after, and you feel like you're ill-equipped or ill-qualified for it. You're not qualified for it, or you're just not, you don't have the right looks or the right wardrobe for this promotion, for where, like, whatever. And you want to get into the mindset where you are. You write it down, and you picture yourself in this position. You picture yourself in this position. And the more you picture yourself in this position, Your mind is gonna, from seeing you as not being good enough, this image, it has this image of you. It's gonna slowly start dissolving this one, and this the new image of you in that office, handling whatever you need to do like a champion, the champion that you are, and you will start to solidify that image, and it will start to become a reality. I would suggest you also, if it's very, very strong, you get a therapist, or you get a life coach, a motivation coach. It doesn't matter. If you need my help with any of this, I will put in the description a link to my website, which is clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. Clearing out the clutter, clutterclearinglifecoaching.com. Fill out the contact form, put your phone number, and I will call you as soon as I'm able to, and we will devise a plan of how to get you to a feeling where you know you're good enough. I will also create a tapping video just after this for bringing feelings of being good enough, because you are good enough. You are good enough. No matter what you may be feeling, it's just a feeling. It's a notion. It's just an idea, concept. That's all it is. There's no signpost that says you're not good enough. It's just you telling you that. Remember this. Your friends have good intentions, and they may try to bring you out of it. But someone once said that 1,000 little bonfires outside cannot take the place of one little flame on the inside. Well, let's get that flame lit. The feelings of being good enough, let's get that lit. Until my next video, you are good enough. Peace.